For February 28th today, on this day, 1953, Cambridge University scientists James Watson and Francis Crick, typically we know them as Watson and Crick, they had determined the double helix structure of DNA. So there's a picture of that there, of course, the molecule containing human genes. They were also aided significantly by the work of another DNA researcher, Rosalind Franklin, I believe is how you say her name, although she's not actually included in the announcement, nor did she share the Nobel Peace Prize that they were awarded for. So I feel like I remember learning about that. There was a little bit of controversy with that, but yeah, a big discovery. My biology teacher, I took, I think, AP biology class in high school. She had two little geckos, and she had them named Watson and Crick.
Oh, that's so cute.
So
that's a good way to
remember
remember.
That. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, 1960 on this day, the home team, United States, wins its first Olympic ice hockey gold medal at Squaw Valley.
That's timely.
Very timely after gold medals for both the women and the men's team with a 9-4 win over Czechoslovakia. I believe I'm saying that right.
Yes.
It's a big word there.
Takes up the entire prompter.
Yes. A member of the American 1960 Winter Olympics team that won the gold medal is pictured there. He was inducted into the United States Hockey Hall of Fame in 1981.
Did you watch any of the games this year?
I did,
okay.
yeah. And
they were fun to watch.
I watched the game where the women won,
yes.
So it was exciting.
Yeah.
I watched some of the men's. You catch it time to time.
My family, we woke up early to watch the men's.
Yes.
We were in Arizona on vacation. We woke up early and we were cheering.
Cool.
I watched the women's as well.
All the Badger fans too at was it Union South where they were? Yeah. So very exciting.
Super neat.
A couple national days on this last day of February, 1981. I'm reading the last thing. National Chocolate Souffle Day.
Yum. That looks delicious.
Yes. And then it is also National Science Day.
Oh,
so speaking
right
of
up
Watson
your alley.
and Crick, yes. So there's a little girl there doing her science project.
Is that you?
Always. Oh.
When you were a kid?
I liked science when I was little. I didn't really delve into it too much until I got into college. That's when you really get into the nuts and bolts of everything. But yeah, National Science Day.
I love it. All right. Well, exciting day for you as a meteorologist for sure. And I'll take chocolate souffle day because, hey, who doesn't want that, right? All right. Well, coming up next here.